What is going on, guys? It's been a minute since I've done a live. More or less just gonna wait. Kind of just started thinking about doing a live. I haven't done a live in about, I think the last time I did a live was about, check my phone here. Let's figure this out. I haven't done a live since.
I've just never practiced. I'm better at drawing than I am at painting.
Last month. So yeah, I haven't done a live for about a month ago. About a month now. So we're just gonna kind of go off of a couple things. Just basically boa care, expand amount of care, and then also talk about breeding as well, because I'm just now getting into breeding again, and I'm breeding Leos again. So yeah, I'm gonna be breeding my Leos again. I'm gonna hopefully be getting a better clutch this season. But no one really cares about Leos. They always want the biggest things. And also talk about some big news. We're hopefully going to get a farm here soon, so I'm going to have more space to do stuff. I might even get myself a caiman. Breed a caiman pretty soon, too. But we're going to wait to do that. I'm going to get the setup and everything, start growing a couple of caimans. So I'm going to be getting a male and a female. I'm going to wait to get a female, but I am going to get a male. I'm going to get the male right out of the way. I have had harder issues to find males for breeding, but
I don't know what to make. That's my issue.
So we're also hopefully in the next month or two we're going to be producing merch. So yeah, we're finally going to move on merch. We're going to get shirts. We're going to get hats and whatnot. We're going to get merch going. I'm going to be wearing it each video to sponsor it. I might even do a feeding tomorrow. Do a feeding video showing everyone off. Did get a new enclosure, but I think it's gonna go to Zeus. I just have to get locks for it, and then once I get locks for it, I'm all set and good. So yeah. Oh yeah, so it's been a lot of cool things. So I'm gonna have someone grab me Spunky, and then we're gonna go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab Spunky here in a bit. So yeah, kind of just talk about boas. I talk more with. I've been talking a lot about boas, so we're just gonna get boas out of the way.
I always do.
And then yeah, a whole bunch of others. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab Spunky real quick. I'll be right back. And if you don't want soup, they got flavor notes. Sorry, with your base, I really do think that if you did have a little more confidence in yourself, it would have turned out before the way you thought it was.
My issue is certain things I'm super confident with. Other things, not so much.
Alrighty, guys. So here's Spunky. Spunky kind of had an attitude problem getting out of his enclosure. He doesn't always like being handled. So we're going to try to handle Spunky more here.
Painting? I take classes.
But no, here's Spunky. Feeding's tomorrow, so everyone's kind of on edge.
Medicine.
Spunky did get me pretty good. Oh yeah, Spunky did get me. So, oh yeah, Spunky did. Spunky got some blood. So here's Spunky. So Spunky here is a true red tail boa. These guys, these are more jungle and whatnot. So these guys are very temperamental, or not temperamental. Wow, okay. They're temperamental. Thank you. And these guys are actually really fun to work with, really cool. So yeah. Feeding start tomorrow. But no, for basic care for these guys, you want to have a good amount of humidity in their enclosure. Also, try to handle these guys daily. If you don't hold them daily, they're not going to get real comfortable with people. So, and using a snake hook time to time wouldn't hurt. If you don't use a snake hook and you don't feel comfortable, then he's not going to always help out. Definitely trying to keep their diet under control. If you don't keep their diet under control, they're going to be very angry very quickly. So, very watching their language, body language, understanding them and how they are as a reptile, to be more specific, and just figuring out how they are. They're awesome snakes to own. They're awesome snakes to have. It's just always keep in mind that these snakes won't stay little for long, like boas, bull pythons do. Bull pythons typically around 5 feet in length, and they don't really have a whole lot of issues. But these guys are definitely one of the reptiles of their body language is key, their personality is key, everything is key about these reptiles. Owning them can be a bit of a hassle, a bit of a challenge. Eventually, you're going to want to feed them rabbits, you want to feed them rodents, keeping their feed under control. Feeding them a little more or feeding them a little bigger stuff, so size of their body. So, my good friend here, he would probably be eating mice by now, and then he'll eat rats, depending on what size of rats, depending on what they prefer. Right now, Spunky's eating mice, adult mice, or sack for people that don't know. And then just having. Where are you going? Where are you going? So, and also keeping an eye where they're at, redirecting them, keeping their body language in mind, keeping them comfortable. And don't try to get tagged by them, because they're not. It's not a gentle bite. It actually really does hurt. Like this one was a surprise. It was more of a spook bite. She doesn't have a little blood on me, so I'm gonna give her a soak later. That the blood on her is from me. So I'll probably have someone grab me a Band-Aid or something pretty soon. Spunky got me. So, no. But no, tomorrow's feeding, so this is why everyone's on edge right now. Hey, this is what I mean. they'll try to take my he'll take my mouse, or she'll take my mouse. Sorry.
Jake! I swear to fucking God.
It's amazing. I'm sorry.
I almost went full on CNA on his ass.
Not while I'm live, please.
No, the way I'm not
So,
tall enough.
Yeah, no, sorry about that, guys.
Especially with falling forward.
So, but no,
I would have hit.
diet, keep in mind, start from
I would have
anyone starts with any of these guys, it's gonna be pinky mice, then you're gonna go with fuzzies, then you're gonna eventually go up to like full grown, like almost rats, and then maybe a bunny here and there. And this handling these guys is a daily thing.
I didn't
So,
mean to scare you like that. I am
yeah.
so sorry.
We have to be trained for anything.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm doing?
And I'm sorry for all the chit chat in the background, guys.
Just don't do it right after I work 24 hours. Because I'm going to look at you. I'm going to bed.
No, if you're having like if you haven't worked for a couple of days, you kind of have a
No, this farm we're also looking at, guys. We're gonna be
I work for 36
trying to
hours.
get it's almost 7 acres,
That good?
and we'll hopefully be getting everything that's on the property. So there's gonna be a big facility where I put all the reptiles after I get it secured, sealed, everything.
If I'm not home for 2 or 3 days,
So yeah.
no, I'm probably at work.
And then about the Cayman's gonna be the exciting part. I'm gonna look at getting some cool dwarfs. Cool dwarfs on Caymans. Those guys are gonna be awesome to own. They are very temperature. I'm gonna get them from Nerd.
And they're an alright.
So hopefully I'll be here in the next year or so. We're hoping at least in about 2 years we'll get this place after me and Harley get married next month, which is going to be exciting. So I'm going to try to pump out as many videos as I can, so have them scheduled and everything ready to go. And then once they're uploaded, they'll be uploaded. But I probably won't be able to post any videos for at least a couple of weeks after me and Harley get married, because we're going to have time for each other. We're going to want to spend time for each other and whatnot. So, but we're hoping to get this property here in the next year or so. And once we do, we'll end up moving everything over. We're going to be trying to get things set up. I'm going to try to get a Cayman area set up so it's separated from the other snakes and lizards. I'm going to board it off and everything. So I'm going to have a space for my cool dwarfs, and then my other Caymans I plan to have. I don't plan to have any alligators yet. So, no.
If I have to fart, I'm not working.
As soon as I smell it, I'm
So yeah. I'm hoping at least to get something rolling. And then and also another exciting news. We finally got Apollo to eat. So I don't know if I actually talked about it in this channel, or I know I talked about it on my old channel, but I don't know if I talked about it in this channel yet. We've been trying to get Apollo to eat, and we got him to eat finally. So that's exciting.
And I taught myself
One thing, always know, and don't ever do this with your snakes. Don't try to come up and kiss them in the face. That's basically the same concept with dogs that you don't know. If you don't know a dog, you don't randomly go up to them and start kissing them all over like you do with your own dogs. Even then, it's still frowned upon. But with reptiles, you don't want to always kiss them on the head, especially with boas. I know some people do it with their ball pythons and boas and whatnot. I wouldn't. I don't do it with our snakes. We'll kiss them on the body. We'll do it there, but we'll still try to give them love and affection and whatnot. Hold them there daily. Try not to get bit by them and whatnot. So, yeah. Also, too, we are going to be transferring a lot of the turtles that we have here into Zoo Med tubs, those turtle tubs that some people know about, and we're going to give them a new whole setup. So we're going to do a whole makeover for them here, hopefully soon, because we got Potato, and then I got a couple of rescues that I got in, and I've been told that they're both wild caught. So I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like having wild caught personally because it's more work to me, and I have to get more tanks now, more so than I already have. Now I thought I got everything covered, but these were emergency rehomes, and I took them in. So we got two snappers, we have two snappers now and one painted. So hopefully we'll get things squared away. We'll get turtle tubs. We'll get everything figured out. I gotta at least get one turtle tub figured out. Then I gotta get a couple extras for when I start doing my caimans. My caimans I'm gonna be doing for grow outs, and then eventually I'll be getting a 350 or a 360 for my caimans when they're fully grown. Granted, it won't be that big, but I'll still get a massive water system and whatnot, so they can be in the water, swim in the water, and then they'll have their dry spots that be whatnot. But so yeah. So yeah. No, so
I know all that. Same.
no. So yeah, that's all to really talk about. Just hopefully now I'm getting questions. Yeah, Spunky to tag me. I finally been tagged by one of my snakes. My only snake.
Yeah, I got tagged in the face by Ruby.
Yeah,
I'm more of a herper than you.
Yeah, that's true. Harley a while back got tagged by Ruby, and that wasn't fun. Ruby does have her attitude problems, but she's a sweet snake.
She tagged me in the face, and I'll show you right on Alec where she tagged me. She tagged me here, 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 and here.
And when she said she tagged her over here, she means like right by her eyelid.
No, she got me on my eyelid.
Oh, okay.
And if Ruby went any farther in my eyelid, she would have ripped my eyelid. That or I could have went blind.
No, with honestly, owning boas, you really need to pay attention to their body language, especially when it's right around feeding or if they haven't eaten for a while, and you know they haven't eaten for a while. You're gonna want to play very carefully games. So,
Could you possibly give me a couple of
yeah. Basically, just keep in mind that your snake is never going to be a nice snake. It's always going to have that wild side. It's all every time someone asks me about getting a snake, I always tell them personality. Personality is a big key to any. So personality comes down to play. Feeding response comes down to play, and then just how snake is overall. Personality is a big thing. When you first get a snake, you're gonna want to watch it, not like a hawk, but like understanding what the snake will do over time.
Basically, watching its body language, how it interacts, how it moves around in its tank, what it's doing. Just every once in a while, check on it, just watch it. Basically, learn more about your snake's movements and how they interact with stuff not only in their enclosure, but with you while you're in the room, while you're handling or not handling.
Like when we first got Ruby, or not Ruby, Sapphire and Spunky here. We didn't know much about them, but the breeder that we got him from, amazing guy. I'm 110% going to be buying from him again at some point. So with him, he basically told us no issue whatsoever. When we first got him in, Spunky here, really chill, but all over this, we're on place snake. And then with Sapphire, she was a really chill snake. She wasn't doing a whole lot. It's nothing. Just
Sapphire was calmer. Spunky was all over the place.
that's what I said.
Okay, I thought you said he was chill.
No, she was chill, but she was all over the place still.
She was all over the place, but then she calmed down.
She was very much all over the place. But then when we pull out Sapphire, she was the most chillest snake we could ever meet. And then a couple of weeks went by, almost a month went by. We got to see her true colors. That's when she started showing her true aggression and everything. And that's where we're like, okay, we need to pay more attention to her than we do with Spunky here. Spunky here is a very much an aggressive. Not Spunky here. Spunky is a chill snake. Still all over the place. Sappy, though, is a very aggressive little bitty snake. And we have to hold her almost. She will end up. We need to hold her almost daily or try to work with her daily. Because we do eventually want to not only breed her, but also take her out for shows.
What I call her, what is it? Fun size with an attitude.
Yeah, fun size.
Or the attitude. Her attitude makes up for her size right now.
So she thinks she's a almost full-grown red tail, but she ain't. She's the itty bitty thing that doesn't cause any harm to anyone. So, but no, feeding's tomorrow, so that's why I'm probably gonna put this guy away soon, just because.
You don't want to get tagged again.
I don't want to get tagged again. I gotta actually go put a beta down, because I'm surprised I'm not bleeding as much anymore.
It's a tiny bite. It's like a.
Oh no!
Python.
She actually.
It's like a tattoo needle, dude.
She tore my skin.
That's what I mean. Think about she's the same size as Rusty or Zeus.
I know.
So it'd be the equivalent of Rusty or Zeus, right?
I still think Sapphire is a snake that could get away with committing war crimes.
Yes. I know. I'm gonna go put Sapphire away. Then I'm gonna go grab Sapphire or Spunky away. And I'm gonna see about bringing someone else out. I don't know yet. I don't know who I'm gonna bring out yet. Yeah, I'll bring out Apollo. Why not?
Apollo's actually been wanting to come out.
So yeah, I'll bring out Apollo. Why not?
I actually thought about bringing Apollo with us. But at the same time, though, I don't want to have to worry about my snake going.
Bring your power away.
No, man. I'll tell you later. Discuss his life. By the way, y'all, I'm not in camera frame, but I'm right here. I'm right next to him. So, yeah. Just in case he needs an extra set of hands, I'm right here. In case needed.
You're also right there in case he needs to get some of his facts straight.
And if you see that cat, I don't know if you can see her really, but that's Ember. She's my cat. She is Alex's little helper with the reptiles. She definitely likes to go in and be a part of everything he does with the reptiles. She is very, very much into watching what we're doing or what Alec is doing. She likes to learn. She likes to definitely be a part of stuff. So we have a joke saying that she's going to be his shop cat.
I guarantee you she's going to spend most of her time in the shop.
He seems happier. He looks bigger too.
So here's Apollo.
My handsome boy.
So this is what Spunky thinks she is. Not Spunky. Sapphire.
That's what
Sapphire.
thinks she is.
She thinks she's about this size, and she ain't. She ain't anywhere close to this size. Spunky, chill snake, just all over the place. Always wants to be out of her little temporary home right now.
But no, yeah, that's Apollo. That's my banana ball.
We don't plan to breed him at all.
He is a retired breeder.
You could probably tell from you could probably see his spine on video. This guy was very much abused.
I think he was overbred.
He was probably, well, we're thinking he was overbred. For us here, we don't overbreed. This year, I kind of am going to overbreed my leopard geckos, but then they're going to have 2 seasons off. They're not going to be bred for 3 seasons.
Technically overbreeding either, because if you think about it, we didn't really have them last year.
But no, we're breeding them again this season. I'm breeding my Leos again this season, but then next season they're going to have all the time in the world to be off. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to have their little time to themselves. But overbreeding does do a lot of damage to the reptile.
Well, it not only damages their mental, but also their physical state, and it can cause more issues and weaken their immune system later down the road. So if you do plan to breed, please be mindful that your reptiles have feelings like you do. How would you feel if somebody was excessively breeding you? Keep that in mind, and your snakes will be happy and healthy.
Or any reptile.
Exactly. Just keep your reptile's best interest at heart, and just keep in mind that there are animals and they still have feelings.
Because this guy apparently was originally eating frozen. He won't eat frozen no more. He'll eat live. And I don't like feeding live, but if I can't avoid it, I'll do it. Sorry, buddy.
But we're also thinking that has to do with
where we got him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not going to point fingers. I'm not going to be a mean jerk. Blame people. It's not my thing.
Our thing is more being able to help the animals who need it. Because when we got him, he had mouth rot.
What that basically does, it prevents any reptile from eating, especially snakes. So it kind of gives them a discomfort of eating, so they won't eat at all. There is a way to treat it, but now since it's fully treated, he'll eat, which is an amazing thing. First, I'm hoping for first shed to gain some weight. I'm not gonna weigh him yet. He does have some weight to him,
He's always heavy.
but it's not as heavy as the weight because I should be able to have. I shouldn't have this much of it. I should have a little issue just holding him in my left hand, but I'm having no issue. There is some weight, but
He should weigh more than what he is now because he is a full-grown banana ball python, and he should weigh more than that. But because of his issues with not eating and because of the issues with him not wanting to eat frozen,
we have to give up.
we have no other way to feed him unless we feed him live.
And I kid you not, again, I should have some issue holding him, but I don't, which alarms me, and I'm guarantee you he's not going to be at what he should be as a full-grown adult.
And I'm sure you've all noticed too that while Alec is holding him, he's remaining in his ball form. Apollo he is very iffy on males. He doesn't like males too much. He'll tolerate them, but he doesn't necessarily like them. He very much prefers me. But we also think that has to do with something he went through previously before we had him.
So, but he has come around. He just doesn't like me because I had to force medicine into his side of his.
The fact that you tried to force feed him a frozen thawed mouse.
Yeah, that too. So that kind of gives us an incentive of.
Because sometimes with animals, especially snakes, if they're not taking food,
There's a thing called force feed,
and
we do not want to do that. That is the last resort, and that was a last resort for us. Now, come to find out that if force feed wasn't working, the only other option is live. But now, since he's coming out of his shell more, he's actually moving around. He's feeling a little more comfortable with me, but he's more comfortable with Harley.
and when he is out and when Alec does hold him, I do tend to sit by Alec or near him so where Apollo can see me. So then Apollo knows if needed, I'm here.
That was probably for me. I still get to put a Band-Aid on. He's a very energetic boy. He is an amazing snake.
Every morning when I wake up, if you guys know what it's periscoping, right?
Yep, it's periscoping.
He will do that every morning with me before I wake up and when I wake up. He is always periscoped looking right at me. I don't know why he does it, but he does it all the time.
I know there's going to be also some people out there saying, oh, is he albino? No, he is not albino.
No, he's just a banana ball.
There is a thing called a banana ball python. These guys actually, the reason why with these guys in particular, we think he's overbred. These guys come out with amazing morphs, and some people abuse that.
Basically, yeah. What happens is, I'm sure all of you guys have noticed that in the reptile community, when there is a new morph or a very cool and beautiful morph, those reptiles that made that morph will get more abused than any other reptile.
And
it's the fact of
his morph in particular, there is more banana ball pythons morphs out there than these guys. And then there's also a couple other morphs that I probably can't think of right now.
I have a couple that come from the banana. Banana clowns and banana pinstripe.
Yep.
Both are very unique, very rare.
thinking he was a spider.
At one point, we did think he was a spider, but he's just a straight banana.
The banana is actually a result from a spider and a clown.
But no, he's a straight banana. Straight banana, nothing fancy about him. But the only fancy part is he's a banana.
Look at that color, though.
I would love to own
And
an.
I'm sure too you all can understand why I named him Apollo. He is a very beautiful snake, and he is a very loving snake too.
But don't ever let that fool you, because even
No.
with the more loving ones, they can be very feisty.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, though, he's thankful that you guys saved his life.
Oh yeah.
because with some snakes, they might only like one person and not like anybody else, or vice versa. They might like everybody except one person.
And they'll go out of their way to avoid that one person.
And believe it or not, Apollo tried to avoid me a lot when I was trying to give him medicine.
Reptiles are very, very intelligent. And I don't think people give reptiles a lot of credit for that.
Yep.
I feel like a lot of people see them as just a stupid animal.
Also,
But they're very intelligent.
you can see right now he's trying to figure everything out. What's going on?
Looking what's around him, he's seeing where I'm at.
And that 4-ton,
He's smelling the air.
he's smelling the air, trying to figure out where he's at, and figuring out what is food and what is not. Because the sensors, see those vents? Those are sensors. Those are heat conductors. So they'll, even at night, if they can't see, they'll see your heat vents. Because these guys hunt mostly at night. Same with boas. Same with a lot of other things.
Fun fact about
She's one of the ones you used to show. I think she became
Fun
So,
fact about ball pythons, in Africa, you will most likely find them within termite mounds.
oh yeah.
Because their main source of prey, small African rodents, are actually found nesting in termite mounds.
So
See, as soon as I grab him, comes cucumber.
So one thing I am going to know, it's kind of sad news. I was going to push it out and do a video on this. And Harley wants me to push for it. It's on topic of bald pythons. We did lose someone, and it was unexpected, and I'm still trying to figure out how it happened. Because we usually do weekly maintenance. We do even sometimes daily maintenance if we're able to. We lost Rusty. We lost Rusty to snake mites.
You're gonna put him on because he's a bit movie right now. Because I think.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta put Apollo away.
Because we don't handle him as much, honey, and he's gripping.
I know he's dripping, but he wants to be out.
I know he does. Well, then come hold him then. Sit over here then if you want to still hold him. I just don't want him to. I just don't want to accidentally drop him.
As soon as I grabbed hold of him, his tail tightened on the arm.
His mom's back.
You're not taking me away from my mama.
He's definitely.
Jenna. I'm gonna turn that off. Or at least turn it down.
I got a hoodie on.
You want the blanket?
I'm gonna grab a hoodie because my arm is.
Sorry about that, guys. So with Rusty, we don't know what happened exactly, how termites became a thing. We usually do weekly checks. I try to do a weekly check. We found snake mites within her, and they were so bad to the point that I didn't even know about them until the day of. I went in and do a rep check, and I thought someone else did the rep check, and if we did a rep check sooner, we would have caught it, taken care of it, and we would not have lost Rusty. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about on that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing We've been doing more maintenance. We've been getting in there more. We've been checking them more. It just sucks because of the heat. Because of the heat, we haven't been able to do a whole lot or whatnot, and it kills me because since we live in a trailer, for people that actually own trailers, we can't have it the lights on as much, or everyone in the house cooks. So we try to keep everyone up to date. We try to keep all of them heated. We'll turn on the lights at night and then leave them on for a couple of hours so everyone gets a couple of hours of heat. And then after that, we'll turn them off. But since we are trying to get this house, hopefully we'll get this facility so I can climate control it. I can put AC. I can put everything in there that needs it. So everything we need will get situated. I won't get my Caymans right away just because of that. It's just right now I need all the support in the world trying to get the facility. Because once I get this facility, the facility, and then I get a house, right? Because I will live on the property with the facility. Hopefully, I'll be able to do chores. Hopefully I'll be able to do everything. It's gonna be hard, just because I have two pet stores that supply reptiles, and then I got one zoo not too far from me that does reptiles as well. So I'll try to be partnering with them, and then I'll try to do a lot of stuff with that. It's just right now I'm more concerned about trying to make sure everyone's up to date in health, and whatnot. So yeah, I'll hopefully here do some more videos, and I'll even do a video on the Caymans, since that's like the biggest thing that's coming hopefully here soon. Doing all the right information, trying to get things going. I'm doing a crap ton of research on them, so I don't give you guys wrong information when I do it.
Are you doing crocodile skinks again?
So hopefully here soon we'll get Caymans. I'm still talking to Harley, trying to get that going, and even trying to talk about getting some venomous, which is hopefully going to be an exciting thing to do. I won't be doing a whole lot of different species of venomous. I'll probably do a couple of small species, subspecies that are known to the United States, so I can get any venom, because that's the biggest thing we're having issues with. Minnesota doesn't supply a whole lot of antivenom because there's only two subspecies here in Minnesota. There's two subspecies, basically two types of antivenom that I can only get my hands on. And I found that through someone that actually handled venomous. So, yeah, that's what I found out. And this person I found it out from is actually someone that, again, owned venomous, had venomous, won't do it again just because there's not a whole lot of antivenoms here in Minnesota. So, yeah. I'm going to cut it off there, guys. I know it's not a long bit live. I will be doing more, hopefully, long lives here soon. But other than that, I will talk to you guys on the flip side. Hope you guys keep it wild. I hope you keep it crazy. Make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe if you're new. So, talk to you guys later.
I did have an idea for you.